Hey everyone! Yep, I finally decided to publish a video. Crazy, right? Anyways, we're all here for the Harry Potter summer sets for 2021, so without further ado, let's take a look at them. The first and cheapest one is the Polyjuice Potion Mistake, one of my favorite sets. It comes with Harry, Ron, and Hermione, but they're not just your usual Golden Trio minifigures. This is based on that scene where Harry and Ron disguise themselves as Draco's friends, so they could spy on him. To transform them into Crabbe and Goyle, all you have to do is turn the head around and swap their hair pieces. But obviously, the best part here is that hilarious cat Hermione, which gives the name to the set. As with most of the sets, to celebrate 20 years of the Harry Potter theme, they have included a golden version of a character, here being none other than Harry. All this and the build, which looks like a creator expert level build, add up for only $20. That's a great deal in my opinion. I also like that you can lift the sink to access the Chamber of Secrets, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't watched the movies in almost 2 years, so don't expect me to point out every single little detail. The next set might be one of the weakest of this wave, but it's still good. The first flying lesson costs $30, which arguably isn't as great of a deal for what you get as the previous set. It comes with Draco, Neville, Madam Hooch, the Quidditch teacher, and a golden Professor Quirrell. I think this is a nice set to get Hooch, for those who didn't get that Bricktober pack in 2018, but Quirrell is such a random inclusion. The interior isn't that amazing either, although I like the trophy cabinet. I don't know. It's just one of the least exciting sets to me. Next up is another set I've been praying for them to remake, the Fluffy Encounter. This is one of those cases where the minifigures aren't the main attraction, but really that amazing three-headed dog. Of course, Fluffy needs a specialized headpiece, but I'm so glad the body is actually built up and not one gigantic piece. It has both the angry and the sleepy expressions across its heads, and I'm not sure what to think of it. The middle head just ends up looking weird with only one open eye. I really like the harp though. Overall, I'm a bit divided with this set. I think it was executed well enough, but doesn't seem worth the $40 price point. This one will have to wait for a discount. Hogsmeade makes an awesome debut in LEGO form with this next set. Coming in at $80, it has two distinct buildings, the Honeyduke Sweet Shop and the Three Broomsticks Inn. The minifigures included are Harry, Dean Thomas, an exclusive McGonagall without her witch hat, Mr. and Mrs. Flume, the owners of the candy shop, Madame Rosmerta, owner of the tavern, and a Golden Ron. Overall, I think the minifigures are pretty dope. I just don't like the reuse of Helga Hufflepuff and Mantis's face. I also don't know why Harry and Dean have mid-legs. I believe this is from the same scene as the Ron and Hermione minifigures from the CMF series when they're drinking butterbeer. The interior of the buildings looks about as good as it can get, giving me a lot of those winter sets vibes they make for Creator each year. I like this set, and $80 seems like a fair price. The final Hogwarts set is the Chamber of Secrets, and one I'm also divided on. This is by far the biggest minifigure compatible Hogwarts castle in the new era of Harry Potter sets, and with that comes a bigger price. First, let's take a look at the many minifigures. I'm not going to say all their names, but the ones that stand out to me are the glow-in-the-dark, nearly headless Nick, the magenta Dumbledore, that new teacher, and Lockhart. The rest are fine, but I don't understand why they didn't give Tom Riddle dual molded legs, just seems like a cheap out. Oh, those little blue dudes, which names I don't remember, are awesome, and the Goldmort is a nice inclusion. The part of the build that's the most interesting is definitely the lower part, the chamber itself, with that awesome basilisk serpent, which turned out great. This looks like an awesome set, but the price kinda ruins it for me. It's set at $130, but €140 for me. I already think 130 is a lot, best I'd give it is between 100 and 120. These next three and final sets don't really interest me, so I'm just gonna quickly tell you my thoughts about them. the new buildable fox for $40 actually looks really good, and to me looks even better than last year's Hedwig, but I really have no interest in it. The exclusive Dumbledore is nice, I guess. Next are these weird, enormous brick-built Harry and Hermione minifigures, and I really don't know what's going on here. I mean, they look fine, but I just don't get the appeal in having two humongous figures. I wouldn't give $130 for the Chamber of Secrets, much less $120 for this. Well, at least they don't have an excuse now not to make Galactus. And finally there's this chess set for $60. I also don't really get the appeal here. I like that it's playable, but that's not the first time there's been a playable LEGO chess. Plus, the building process must be so repetitive, building all those 16 pawns. I like that the minifigures are exclusive, but this just isn't for me at all. Anyways, what do you think of the new wave? Do you like the sets? And what are your thoughts on those anniversary figures? I honestly would have preferred that they went the same way they did with Star Wars and not like Ninjago, but oh well. Oh, I should also add, most of the sets have random printed tiles. Okay, I guess? That's all for today, but hopefully I'll see you soon in my next video. Thank you for watching.